What's going on, everybody? Tom here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Wednesday. Today we're watching episode 3, Friend or Woe. So I feel like so far in the series we've gotten to see a good look into the Wednesday character, obviously, Enid, and a couple of the other people around her. We've got some of the side characters starting to pop in as well. I love the way that Thing is really almost his own character. We're getting to see a bit about Morticia, but not too much yet, but there are hints about Morticia's background, and we're hearing that mainly through the principal. The principal looks like she's got a thing or two to hide, so I'm not sure what's going on there. Xavier also seems like he's got something to hide, and I guess that might be part of the theme of the show, is that everyone's got something to hide, because again, the cop seems like his relationship with his son isn't the best either. So, and then there was a little hint about the cop's wife in there somewhere as well, so maybe he's got something to hide. So there's so many things going on. Then we've got this shapeshifter character zooming around that's related to the monster that does the killing, or is it the monster that does the killing? So, there's actually quite a lot of mystery building in the series already, which is really, really cool, as well as the fun side of it, which, of course, is the lighter side of that goth personality of Wednesdays, But we have seen that despite how she presents herself, she does have compassion. She does quite enjoy a bit of company if it's the right company, if she can control it. It's like if she can keep everything at arm's length, she does welcome it. Like you can sort of see her warming to Enid. But I do love those classic sort of subtle expressions and things she has when she's unimpressed by something, and it's so blatantly obviously that it just makes you laugh every time, because everyone else is happy, then the camera zooms in on Wednesday and she's got this scowl or frown or whatever it is on her face, and that's so freaking funny. But anyway, guys, let's get into this episode and see who put the hood over her head and what's going on with the secret society.
Wrists tied tight enough to cut off circulation, and no idea if I'm going to live or die. It's definitely my kind of party.
You can take the mask off, Bianca.
My foe was no psychotic killer, more like a bunch of high school clowns.
Wait, I preferred you with it on.
How did you get down here?
I tracked the watermark from the page down to the Poe statue. Then I solved the riddle.
Wait, there's a riddle?
Well, aren't you the brightest in the bunch?
The Nightshades are an elite social club.
Last I heard, the Nightshades have been disbanded.
Yeah, the group kind of lost its charter 30 years ago after some normie kid died.
So Weems looks the other way as long as nobody makes any waves.
Someone like Rowan.
We booted that loser last semester.
She has a legacy.
I'm not interested in joining.
You're seriously turning us down?
Can you believe it?
Her?
I freed myself 5 minutes ago.
She's the most dangerous one in the room.
Do you want a matching black eye?
Is that matching the one that Thing gave him?
It's amateurs like you who give kidnapping a bad name.
This is what I mean. She's always so unimpressed with people. It's really well done.
I still have no idea how Rowan mysteriously rose from the dead. Why that monster is prowling the woods. Why am I sharing this apocalypse with a pilgrim?
Outreach Day culminates in a very special event, the dedication of a new memorial statue in the town square. As representatives of our school,
I got Pilgrim Road.
Uriah's Heap, whatever that is.
This weird, creepy antique store. You'll love it, though. I'm crossing my claws. Ajax and I will be outreaching together.
I caught your rooftop serenade the other night. Impressive. I'm sure it won't be too challenging to play a uplifting Fleetwood Mac melody.
As long as you promise to hang me as a witch afterwards.
Are you still stewing because I rejected your invitation? I have more pressing issues on my mind.
Yeah, like what?
Tracking down the monster that killed your former roommate.
I texted him a few times, but I never heard back.
Because he's dead.
Put Nevermore in his rearview mirror.
Or he's dead.
You didn't seem surprised when I showed you this last night.
It was open on Rowan's desk, so I just assumed he stole it after we kicked him out of the Nightshades. Then I confronted him about it, and he kind of went ballistic on me.
Oh yeah, the vision she saw. Yeah. Here's a loose unit.
Whoa, this telekinesis.
I mean, this journal is like, what, 30 years old? And what the hell is Crackstone doing in a picture with you? It's like Jericho's founding father.
But why is she in the same picture?
No trouble today, got it?
Still got something lurking in the woods, no doubt connected to that school.
You know how much Jericho depends on that place.
Switch volunteer assignments. I need to check out Pilgrim World.
Why would I agree to spend the entire day at some dumpy emporium of prepola?
Because Ajax is going to be volunteering there.
You're the best.
She's so excitable.
Welcome to Pilgrim World!
Want to grab a Hummer's group photo?
I am Mistress Arlene, a real OC, original colonist. For you are about to travel back in time to Jericho's first pilgrim settlement, the Meeting House.
I have a query.
In the meeting house, which of Joseph Crackstone's artifacts are on display?
That exhibit is being renovated. Grab a uniform and a box.
Are these for muzzling tourists?
You're telling me someone actually goes out and collects roadkill and turns them into that?
Got a whole section dedicated to these beauties.
Genießen Sie Ihr authentisches Pilgerfahrt als Kakaobohnen, bezogen von den unterdrückten und wohnenden
Indigenous people of the Amazon.
Einnehmen dazu, dass armselige Schüssel vorbereitet der amerikanischen Geschichte auf Fress. Übrigens, Fudge wurde erst 258 Jahre später erfunden. Hat jemand Interesse?
No one wants it now. She's awesome. Leave the bee guy alone.
Check out this greedy little freak.
Oh, gross.
Howdy, pilgrims. Let him go. Remember what happened the last time we did this dance?
Beautiful. Simple but beautiful. Oh.
Are you two still here? Let's get you cleaned up.
There's that side of her again where she has her own type of compassion.
Principal Weems, thank you for your generous donation to my re-election campaign.
Consider it a token of our ongoing cooperation.
Right.
I'd like you to meet Marilyn Thornhill. She's Nevermore's first normie teacher.
Have we met before?
Not officially, but I see you in here every morning.
You remind me of my brother.
We have a meeting house to break into.
Give me your retainer.
What?
Hand it over.
What if Mr.
Dude.
catches us?
Hive code. Deny everything.
I'm not sure what secret Crackstone is hiding, but I have a strange feeling the answers to my future lie in the past. The old meeting house, 1625.
I think this is the girl from my vision. She's even holding the same book. That black one she had outside Crackstone's crypt.
Wicked.
That's Latin for Book of Shadows.
It's like a spell book? It's an empty book.
It's a fake. I don't know who Etsy is, but I doubt she was an outcast settler.
She doesn't know who Etsy is.
See, Mistress Arlene. How now?
I told her the door's unlocked.
Yes. And this display case was already open.
The original was stolen last month during the 2 o'clock witch trial.
The original meeting house. The one shown in that painting. Where is it?
How the hell should I know? I only moved here from Scottsdale in April.
Oh, he stole a camera.
Do you think squirrels and rats could ever work out? I mean, they're two totally different species.
They both have more in common than you think. And most people are scared of them, so it would just be us, them, against the world. You realize this is like the longest conversation we've ever had.
I don't want to accidentally stone someone.
It's just temporary.
10 people to stone. I didn't know that.
I was thinking of sneaking behind the greenhouse tonight. There's supposed to be a blue moon. Only happens once every 23 years or something crazy.
He's got no idea.
I have spent all morning flirting and hinting just so you would ask me on a freaking date.
You want to meet up behind the greenhouse tonight?
Yes. Yes! I can't believe he asked.
Ah, she's a crack up.
I thought you were supposed to be at Pilgrim World.
I deserted it while my sanity was still intact. I'm actually here for Tyler.
I told you he was bad news.
Twice.
He's got some beef.
But who I speak to is my business.
Well, he does not like Tyler at all.
You know the original Pilgrim meeting house? The one from the 1600s?
Squatters and meth heads use that place as a crash pad. My dad has to clear it out every couple weeks. You're really becoming obsessed with this whole monster in the woods thing.
Would you rather I develop an obsession with horses and boy bands? Thank you for the help. I was expecting more too.
Who are you talking to, little girl?
Use the words little and girl to address me again, and I can't guarantee your safety. Thing a hand here.
Imagine getting choked just by a hand.
There's nothing here. No, I can't just touch something. I would rather dye my hair pink than ask my mother for advice. No. Nothing.
Visions are about as predictable as shark attacks.
Oh. I love the way they do this vision thing. Okay, they think she's a witch. They're gonna burn her, right? Terrible.
Goody Adams! You have
She's an Adams.
judged before God and found guilty. You are a witch.
You will burn this night.
It is you, Joseph Crackstone, that should be tried. We were here before you, living in harmony with the nature and the native folk. You have slaughtered the innocent. You have robbed us of our peaceful spirit.
Oh! She's right, though. But, I mean, this is the story of any colonization, isn't it? Going back in time.
I will not stop till I've expunged this new world of every outcast.
Horrific, but it happened. Oh, her family. It's the Adams line.
There is no time, child.
Right, so they all didn't have powers. Otherwise, some of these people could have broken out.
Run as fast as you can.
I can imagine Wednesday's not going to be happy about this, not with her personality and assertiveness and stuff. Especially since it's her ancestors.
He won't stop until he's killed us all.
There will be no escape for you.
He's definitely a scary looking dude.
Her name is Goody Adams, and I believe she's my ancestor from 400 years ago.
Who's out there?
Must have been the bearded man from earlier.
Oh shit. The monster? Oh crap. It's following her. Monster prints, like a bear or something. Footprints change? Oh, human.
Monstrous human.
Wicked
What the
shapeshifter.
hell are you doing?
What exactly are you doing here?
I overheard you say you were checking out the old meeting house.
It's Track's turn from monster prints to human ones.
I do think you might be right about Rowan. Said maybe we could meet up over spring break and go snowboarding like we did last year.
Only you never went snowboarding last year.
Why'd you come out to the old meeting house in the first place?
I was trying to learn more about Crackstone.
Yeah, and you were trying to use your psychic abilities, right?
What makes you think I have any?
When did they start?
About a year ago.
My dad's a psychic.
Vincent Thorpe. I saw Joseph Crackstone in front of me as clearly as I'm seeing you now. He gathered all of the outcasts in the meeting house and burned them alive.
You're creating a story in your head and using visions to back it up.
Are you mansplaining my power?
Psychic ability isn't rooted in logic. It's triggered by emotions.
Something bad is going to happen and I need to stop it, starting with that monster, whoever it is.
Yeah, good point. It might be him.
I thought nothing scared me, but that was before I stared into the eyes of Joseph Crackstone.
Is this still the same day? Because it's like beautiful and sunny there.
In heaven or hell. But I do believe in revenge.
And not so long ago she was in the forest and it was pouring down with rain. She's so devious. He's always the number one accomplice. She's gonna blow it up. Oh shit! Everyone else runs but her. Oh nice, 4 seasons. Oh, that's so funny. Got her revenge. Oh, I love this piece. Oh, she's so strong. She doesn't mind sitting right there and being implicated just to get her point across.
The mayor is furious.
I would lead the Inquisition, but I left my thumbscrews and rack at home.
Miss Adams.
I swear on my late scorpion soul, my hands are clean.
Because Thing did it.
You're a trouble magnet.
If trouble means standing up to lies. Centuries of treating outcasts like second-class citizens. The actual story of Joseph Crackstone.
Well, you see, I see opportunity.
Nothing has changed since Crackstone. Only now they sugarcoat it with platitudes and smiles.
But the world isn't always black and white. There are shades of grey.
Maybe for you. But it's either they write our story or we do.
I like her views.
You're exhausting.
She's actually right though.
But you should know, I don't tire easily.
Throwing down the gauntlet. Oh. That's interesting because if that monster is a human, didn't seem to mind all the photos being taken.
Too much. I feel like you just napalm me, Enid. Wish me luck. If he breaks your heart, I'll nail gun his. I don't believe in coincidences.
What's her little secret? The iconic snap. Well, she knows a lot for a normie. Oh, I wonder if she's a descendant of the original Crackstone.
Paraphrase Agatha Christie. 1 coincidence is just a coincidence. 2 are a clue. And 3 are proof.
Oh, you can't look in the mirror, right. No! Who did that? Who dropped the towel? Is there an invisible person wandering around? So he looked in the mirror, turned himself to stone.
Rowan's drawing of me and Crackstone happened sometime in the future. Goody Adams' warnings about Crackstone were in the past, and the monster is here in the present.
What's this principal up to? Is she the one making all these crazy roadkill? Yeah, she is.
The monster could be anyone. The truth is, there are monsters everywhere.
Whoa. Enid's character's cool.
They hide in the shadows until no one is looking.
He's locking someone in or someone up.
Won't stop until I find the truth.
Mystery's definitely getting deeper. We know it's not Xavier because he's got claw marks. It looks like he's actually taking care of the monster. Holy shit. Alright, that was a wicked episode. But now the mystery's getting deeper and there are more layers being introduced into the mystery itself. So before we had the shapeshifter running around, now we've got anyone could be the monster. Who could it be? We know the monster is a human. I always thought it was anyway, but we know the monster's a human because she tracked the footprints. Thought it might be Xavier, but then at the end, Xavier's got claw marks on his neck and he's obviously locking someone into that shed, and I'm guessing that is either a werewolf or the monster itself. I'm pretty sure that monster's not the werewolf, right? Because it looks more like a hunchback kind of humanoid monster than a werewolf monster. The actual monster has more like a human face, crazy eye kind of thing, whereas the one in the photos look more like a werewolf, right? And we've got a lot of deep secrets happening, where the botanist at the end, they're going down into the secret society. Christina Ricci's character, she already knew about how to access that and get in there. So that gets me thinking maybe she's related to or descended from the original founders of the town. Either way, she knows all about what's going on in the secret society because she can obviously get down there, read their journals and bits and pieces. So we had the owner of Pilgrim World there, and he sort of gave her a sideways glance in the cafe as well. Maybe they know each other, maybe they've got something going on. The principal's obviously got some deals happening with him as well to make things smooth in the town, and maybe, I don't know if it's to cover things up, I think it's more just to keep relations smooth. But then again, we also had the history of the town, which was quite horrific, but I mean, if you go back that many years to settler sort of colonization, every place nowadays can lead back to a horrific story. I mean, there's definitely heaps of those stories in our country here in New Zealand, so it's the same anywhere, right? But I did love to see Wednesday's strength. You know, this is where the full adult version of Wednesday comes out. You know, the way she thinks, the way that she acts. Like she said to the principal, she does see things in black and white. There's no grey for her. So I love that straight away after her vision, she's like, okay, it's time for a bit of vengeance here. And she's 100% so confident in what she's doing, despite the right or wrong and morals and ethics, that she'll just sit right there, play her cello, get fully implicated, although technically it wasn't her. But, you know, she's prepared to actually be seen being strong, which I think is a really good message, you know, especially for someone whose character is so young in this particular show, to be able to stand face to face with the principal and challenge her with these moral kind of dilemmas and things. You know. But definitely enjoyable, still has the dry humor and you know, the dry personality of Wednesday in there. And we've definitely got to see a lot more of that compassionate side where if she doesn't agree with something, she will step in and fix it. But as usual, guys, thanks very much for joining me. Put your comments down below. Please support my channel. I appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to getting to the next episode. But that's it for me for now, so I'm out. So until the next one, guys, take it easy.